Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was muted there and talking to you lovely people. Welcome into Mariah to Weaponized Emoticon and to Muzgrob. I hope I'm pronouncing all of your names correctly. And this is a little impromptu stream. I really want to run Octillery again with egg moves because I saw it on the leaderboard doing an edit. And I was like, yeah, I can do better, but we need the egg moves. So this is going to be a short single run stream for the most part, I think, unless we do this in double quick time. Thank you for the good lucks, and shall we get on with it? There's no time like the presence. Good morning, Adrian. I hope you're doing well today. Let us get the run underway. We're using egg moves here, so I have picked Aurora Beam, Haze, and Supersonic. A lot of the other moves don't really matter, and I think we're going to go for Aurora Beam in top spot because we have a lot of flying-type Pokemon potentially popping up. We are going to have to run from the Poliwag line, but Aurora Beam on a Hoothoot is perfect. Can't quite remember our experience group for the Octillery, but hopefully it's one of the speedier ones. And we'll try and speed through this run as quickly as possible. We'll pick up the antidote there, just in case we get poisonificated. And we definitely need to run from the Poliwag. We have nothing to deal with water types at the moment, so water types are our Achilles heel. We'll go and get the heal straight away. And Octillery was the backbone to your Stadium 2 team last night. What a stroke of fortune there, Caveman. And welcome in, Tom. Yeah, Aurora Beam is perfect for the very start of the game. And welcome in, Alex. Good morning to you too. I hope you're having a lovely start to your day. We'll do a teeny tiny bit of training, but we've got a super effective move. And we can do Sprout Tower because Ice is super effective against literally every enemy Pokemon in there. So I think we're going to have a very, very quick start to this run. In fact, we're going to go in at level 5, see how we go. 2-shot, perfect. Grow to level 6. And let's now carry on. I always double check that tree. I should really get out of the habit of doing that. Call the rival triple question mark, not screaming as I almost did there. We'll chat with Professor Elm. And now the run is well and truly underway. We're going to do early Sprouts because we have the Ice-type move. Then we'll do Falkner and we'll move on afterwards. Thank you, Stream Elements, for being very, very slow off the mark there. Ugh, medium fast, not good. Medium fast is like the worst one because you expect slow to be slow. But medium fast is so terrible at early game leveling up. But we should be fine. I don't foresee any real issues apart from encountering everything. So we'll just keep beating up Pokemon en route. We probably won't bother with Bugcatcher Wade today. Although we have Water Gun PP, so we might. I might change my mind. We're going to go back to Water Gun for here. Just because it's going to be a 3-shot regardless. These should be fine with Water Gun as well. Our biggest risk at the moment is getting poisoned off Bugcatcher Wade if we decide to engage him in battle. I lie, our biggest problem at the moment is getting all these encounters. Goodness me. I'm trying to speed up, and this game is like, no, you must go on a go slow. Swap to Aurora Beam for number 2 Caterpie. Grow to level 8. Our next level up move isn't until level 11. We have almost a legendary level up learning set curve here, which isn't great, but it is the cards we are dealt with. I lied, we are taking on Wade because my muscle memory took to him. Knock out all of those, and we're actually going to take an extra item. We're going to get the Bitterberry up here. The beta designs were great for the Octillery line. You're not wrong there. Very, very strong designs, and it's a shame they got nerfed. And Joshy M, thank you for subscribing. I'm not sure if you're watching this stream or if you're watching some pre-recorded content, but thank you either way. Welcome in, Chad. Never apologise for being late. This is a bit of an impromptu stream, so I understand that a lot of people probably don't know it's happening. It is a pistol that evolves into a bazooka, but it looks more like a tank. in its beta design, hence the name Tank. And this is just going to be One-Shot City. Neither was I, Tech Hunter, but I was doing some editing this morning. I just thought, oh, I could really get a better time with some egg moves with Octillery, so let's just do it. It's very rare to get an encounter in this Sprout Tower, but we've been getting encounters left, right and centre today. Nuzlocke Friday is still happening as normal tomorrow, and it looks like we're going to be playing Crystal Clear. Welcome in, SK. You are not late, and if nobody has helped out Evolve Your Onyx, give me a nudge after stream and I'll get Brilliant Diamond booted up once more so we can get you a Steelix. Level 11 after the final optional trainer, and we get the option for lock-on that we're not going to learn. Do you still need a second metal coat, or is this just for Dex purposes later? We're now going to beat up Elderly's Pokemon, and it should be 3 one-shots. I love Remoraid and Octillery too, Joel. Aha, the second metal coat for Gyro Ball. In which case, as soon as we're done with stream, we'll get that sorted for you. Can you get Wild Steelix in BDSP, or is that just a Platinum and Gen 4 and Gen 2 remakes thing? Oh, you can! I don't know. I still don't know if it's in the remakes or if that's something they got rid of. Because I know you can get it in that new Safari Zone area. In, oh, where is it? In Cianwood City. Who do I go for in the Premier League? That'll remain mysterious. I don't want to offend anybody. 646 for Falconer. Oh, it is in the originals. Crystal Clear Pichu Cianwood. No, just no. I don't want more pain with Pichu. I have seen Pichu enough for my entire goddamn life. Move the egg into box 14. We'll get the Purrs Cure Berry to cure our Purses. We don't need the Miracle Seed, and we'll carry on downwards. We'll get every encounter en route, apparently. I cannot wait to get Repels. Hey, you caught your Onyx in Orberg Mine. I can definitely see why you're attached if you got it that early on. Jinx, Electabuzz, and Magmar already have their runs out. I am from Manchester, so take from that what you will. I was born in Manchester. I don't sound like it, but I definitely am. Super Potion acquired. Let's beat up this person with the Nidoran. Elderly's name is definitely 100% intentional. It has to be. It's Game Freak. They love their puns. There's nothing wrong with an odd Gooner now and then. I can't do a Mancunian accent. I've never really had one. I was brought up by people not from Manchester, and the part of Manchester I'm from doesn't have the accent anyway. I'm from the very, very south of it. Although I live up in Lancashire now. Welcome in, N64. I hope you're having a great day. Let us use a Repel, use a Super Potion, beat up these because they've got 4 times weak to water. You're currently playing through an Emerald Double, which is a ROM hack that rebalances Emerald and makes everything double. That sounds perfect. Oh, your parents are from Southport. The train that goes near my local station goes to Southport, but only on Sundays. Oh, welcome in, Matt. I hope you're not driving and typing at the moment, and have a safe trip if you are out. But thank you very much for your kind words. Oh god, I'm Aurora beaming a Vulpix. That was neither my wisest nor my smartest move. And I have to apologise, my stutter seems to be back today. It's been a very long time since I've had my stutter, but it's definitely back with a vengeance on this stream. We'll power through regardless. I'm sure all you lovely lot won't mind. We'll do a little bit of a shop here. We'll get, oh, not 10. We'll get 5 supers, and we'll get 10 repels. We got 11 because why not? We'll do a heal. We will pop into Kurt's house. And now it's time to catch the HM friends. Pausing the timer until we get either a Psyduck or a Paris. Paris is first today. So congratulations to all you Team Paris people. I used a Pokeball. It caught. It's fine. And there's Psyduck. How fortuitous. Not a first ball on Psyduck though. It's being a little bit of a mardy bum. Yes, go Psyduck. Although all you Team Psyduck, you need to will it to get in the ball. There we go. Back to back, it's very rare that happens. We've already been in Kurt's house, so we can go straight into the Slowpoke well. I shall try and keep you informed as what's happening, Matt. And I hope you have a safe trip wherever it is you may be going. Bloody hell, we got another encounter in the Slowpoke well. See, I was raised by my grandparents. My grandmother had a very southern accent, and my grandfather's Scottish. So I stood no chance at getting a normal voice. And then working in London from when I was 18 till like my early 20s, I picked up the accent so quickly from down there. I like H-employees. That is a really good term. Kind of wish I'd have thought that myself. I'm jealous of that one. Let's beat up a Spinarak and a Ladybird. I could have a Cockney accent. There are definitely worse accents. I'm going to be diplomatic and not say which ones they are. But definitely could be worse accents. While we've got the Aurora Beam, we might as well take on all of these people here. A lot of people think I'm from London. I don't mind the Scouse accent. Even though I'm a Manc, I don't mind it. See, I pick up accents really quickly. Level 19. Welcome in, Paul. I hope you're doing well. Let's do a cheeky little heal and let's take on Bugsy in a very quick time, actually. 2 shots on the Metapod. Our biggest problem is possibly going to be poisoned by the Kakuna, but that doesn't happen. We're on to the Scyther. Scyther outspeeds, but it's 2 shots with Aurora Beam. And we have a time of 13:37 for Bugsy. We are using egg moves. So I selected some egg moves that Remoraid can get via breeding. And that's how we have them early. Hence why we also have Haze and Supersonic. Critical hit on the Bayleaf. That was the dangerous Pokemon in Rival 2. So I will explain that next time we're in battle. The stats should fluctuate. It's not an error, thank goodness. But it is because of the badge boosts you get. For the moment, we have a boost to our physical attack from Falkner. That is a 12.5% increase to our physical attack, rounded down. And so in battle, the overlay is reading with our in-battle stats, as opposed to reading from the stats outside of battle. Unfortunately, there's no way that I could think of in order to keep the stats consistent with the in-battle ones when we're out of battle. Because it doesn't get stored in RAM then. We don't even learn Headbutt. This was just muscle memory. It's something that the game doesn't explain ever in great detail. So it's understandable why people think the overlay is broken. I do actually go into that in the voiceover on Saturday, because I've had a few people ask about it, and it's a really good question. So we'll see after we get Whitney's badge, our base speed in battle will go up another 12.5%. Now, we don't have anything for Specsavers over here. We're just going to go and try and get our Abra. We'll run from the Hootsuite, so we're in the grass. We're not pausing the timer for Abra because this is a reroute. I love the Repeat Repel feature as well. It's in the Speed Choice ROM of Crystal. I just wish it was in Vanilla Crystal. Sometimes Abra's a little bit elusive, other times it comes out straight away. Stab is kind of intuitive, but it's never explained well. But then, a lot of Pokemon is just winging it and finding out for yourself, isn't it? There's the Abra. First of all, Abra with a Great Ball. Let's move on into Goldenrod. And if I sound a bit croaky today, I can only apologise. The hay fever has suddenly got so bad. It was fine this morning, but now, goodness me. As soon as the sun comes out, my body's like, no, there's pollen everywhere, go away. Yes, Team Kenya, we have now Kenya as well. Oh, does Haze remove badge boosts? I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Quick Claw just in case we need it for red. I clipped the corner of the grass game. We got Dig, so we will now teach Sweet Scent and Dig to our Paris. It is weird that Octillery learns Flamethrower, but I'm not going to complain at that. We will move Dig to there and Flash to there. That is perfect. Take the mail off Kenya. Swap Kenya there. Swap that there. Perfect. No, it's not. Switch. There. Now perfect. Bit of a risk taking on this Tangler, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah. Slowbro can learn Flamethrower. That will be amazing for the Slowbro run. Now, we don't have anything too great for Whitney, unfortunately. We're just going to have to wing it. Snabbababababble. Oh, I hate Snubble doing that. That paralysis chance is so annoying. Psybeam over Supersonic. Bubble Beam over Water Gun. We picked up a Paralyze Heal just in case that happened. We'll use a berry. What does Crystal Clear add? It's open world Pokemon Crystal. So it adds a lot of level scaling and a lot of things that just improve the quality of life of Crystal. Jesus, a 5-hit. That's very weird that she led with Attract. I don't think I've ever seen her lead with Attract. Goodness me. I think it's still regular typing. We're using the wrong move. Let's move these moves in here so that we're actually using Bubble Beam. I knew Whitney would be a bit of a pain in the bum. She always is. Double Slap missed. We're on full health for the Miltank. She's locked into rollout, which is good. It's not so good because she got a high roll there. We'll give it one more go and then we'll pick up a couple of levels. There we go. Just had to get a better bit of luck there. Still quicker than grinding. 20-37 for Whitney is still not bad at all. It is very broken that Remoraid gets all this coverage so early on and other Pokemon are stuck with like one type of move. Listen to the eavesdropping lady, or speak to her I should say. She gives us the Squirts bottle. With Throat Spinner Hell. And we're going to take on this Abraman. I think we're going to primarily stay as a special attacker in this run. Finally consumed that berry we had from the very beginning of the game. This is true, and you can't get it at all in Crystal from memory. He is one of the most dangerous spinners in the game. Him and his bloody spinny ways. He's got a Dream Eater Drowsy, and that is so overpowered at this point in the game. Let's take on Kimono next. Yes, you can't get the Mareep line in Crystal, and that is an absolute scam. Remoraid, I think, is Route 44? Question mark, maybe? Yes, Route 44 with a Super Rod in Gold and Silver. And then it's also in events, isn't it? So your mass outbreaks. We really could do with evolving about now. Our defense is pitiful. I should be using Psybeam here. And there's the evolution. We are now an Octillery. Octazooka? No, thank you. It's a terrible move. Oh, an Amnesia and Mist Remoraid from like 2002. And in fact, did we speak to the man at the front of the cafe? No, yes we did. It's going to be short but sweet from Bubble Beam because we're going to teach Surf now. Surf is infinitely better. Have I done the evolutions? They're bittersweet for me, unfortunately. I did the evolutions and lost my footage for them. It's Bubble Beam, but worse, but does drop the accuracy. Fighting type to punch Umbreon and Snorlax in the face sounds like a very good thing indeed. We're not quicker than the Haunter, so we'll equip the Quick Claw after this. We are very, very slow, which I suppose makes sense. He crits with Razor Leaf, but that's fine. We'll Aurora Beam the Zubat. Absolutely no issue whatsoever. I think, from memory, the only moves that Machop can learn via level up are Fighting type. Which means we are going to potentially have to struggle against Rival 2 when we run that, unless it learns Mud Slap. Before taking on Morty, I'm just going to take on this route to get the Mint Berry. Because I have a feeling we might need it. Full size at 25, no thank you. We'll also get the Nugget here. Hidden power for Machop, I'd need to look at it a little bit more. It can learn Mud Slap, perfect. Move Psybeam up to the top for now because we're going to be spamming that in this gym. I love the water types as well, and there are so many of them in Gen 2. Brick Break would be amazing in this generation. I would have to check its stats, Matt. I'm not 100% sure what I would do with a Machop. Depends on how good its special is, because if it's got Nap special, there's no point. Might as well go for Rock, maybe Bug. Earthquake's a fantastic move, I just wish more Pokemon could learn it. Such a scam that Venusaur couldn't. Yeah, why not use a Super Potion for all 4 HP there? I didn't put on the Mint Berry because I'm silly. Let's hope that we don't get sent to sleep. We got sent to sleep. .65 special is still runnable, but I'm assuming it can get the punching in the mouth moves. And the one time we equip the Mint Berry is the one time it doesn't get needed. Still 27-17 is nothing to whinge about for Morty. Let's move on towards Chuck. This is Pokemon Ruth, God Struthruth. And we will get her husband Derek up to say hello as well. Move Surf back into the correct slot there. Can save the berry for Chuck, but we probably won't need it. Or hopefully, I should say. I think if you have multiple arms, you should get a boost for the punching moves. Why am I buying a Great Ball? What is wrong with me? Still going to teach Surf to Psyduck on the off chance that we do forget Surf on Octillery. I doubt we will, but it's still good to have on the learn set. Welcome in, Sop. I hope you're doing well today. Yes, Octillery has a lot better level up moves than it even has for TMs. Level 70 Hyper Beam, let's hope we don't need it. Oh, when was the last time I punched something in the mouth, actually? I know some are coming up very soon. But I don't think we've done any punching runs for a while now. I didn't heal because I'm an idiot. So we're going to have to just blitz our way through the occasional water type. We'll dig out of there, we'll go and heal. Uh, 54 might be a little too late for Lance, unfortunately. We are in medium fast, I believe. If Aurora Beam doesn't Oko Lance's dragons, then there is an issue. Hitmonchan has no special attack, so a Thunder Punch did next to nothing. It's quicker to heal at this point in the gym than it is to fumble about in the bag. Two one-shots on the Machop line, perfect. And up next is Black Belt Lung. Good litmus test of how the Primeape at Chuck will go here. Not well is what I'm gleaning from that. Have you tried leading with something fainted with Compound Eyes, SK? That might be a way to get your Metal Coat a little easier. Ha! We Uno reversed, Chuck. Storm Badge acquired, TMO1 acquired. Had a little brain fart there, trying to figure out what I was supposed to be doing. We're going to Ecruteak City next. Take on him for the free experience. Might as well use Psybeam. We'll move Surf up to the top very, very soon. Thank you, Bike Shop, for stopping me in the perfect place there. I vaguely remember that event from when I was a teenager. I don't know too much about it though, Matt. Is that the one in the Tojo Falls, or is that the one in the Ilex Forest? Or is it both? We're probably not going to run Hidden Power, but we'll pick it up just in case. Our Hidden Power type today is Dark, because we have perfect DVs. It's been a while since we've done the classic Lake of Rage routing. We could get KO'd here, but we didn't. It's fine. Red Scale, yes please. Yes, Compound Eyes does increase Held Item chance. We're getting very lucky every so often in this run so far. Yes, a rare Thursday run, Peach. How are you today? My voice was fine until I clicked go live, and then the hay fever started. Oh, it is April the 20th today, isn't it? Happy Thursday the 20th. To any of you Simpsons fans. Actually, we'll pick up that nugget. Might need some money earlier. Or later, I should say. Octillery does get all the beam moves. It's fantastic. Octillery's also really mean in Legends Arceus. We'll chat to the lady for the Slowpoke Tail password. And then we'll also chat to this person after the battle with Eradicate. Pick up this protein. And we'll carry on. Octillery doesn't get Solar Beam, you're correct there, John. But I discount Solar Beam because it's a 2-turn move and I don't care about those. Sunny Day Solar Beam is great if you're not a grass type. If you're a grass type, then it's not a happy time. We'll swap this Mince Berry to the Quick Claw next time we menu. Yes, Soggy Mud Slap would have been fantastic. I prefer Surf as well. There's absolutely no sense in running Octazooka. It's a cool move, it's just terrible. Surf gives any special attacker who learns it an instant advantage. My whole point in taking her on was to make him more consistent. Welcome in, James. I hope you're doing well. I didn't ban them, but I believe one of the mod team timed them out. I know who you mean as well. Ha! Get confused. And then Surf on the Piloswine. 7 minutes, 3 seconds for the split for price. Let's now go and finally rescue Amphi. Wrong move, but it's fine. It was a one-shot. I've not done Entei yet. No, we'll be doing that very soon. You're doing a Pokemon randomizer on Platinum. Would I rather choose a Dusclops or a Salamence? Probably a Dusclops myself, but that's because I'm not a big fan of the Salamence line. The egg moves were Haze, Supersonic, and Aurora Beam. And Jasmine was easy. Focus Energy, no thank you. Mineral Badge in 4034. Get a rare candy from there. We are going to fly to Cherry Grove. Yes, I did know about that about Gen 1 and its awful, awful focus energy. Our attack is not terrible. We can be a physical attacker if we like. In fact, we will dump in the protein now. Fly back to Goldenrod. We'll go up now into the Pokemart. Take sure it's floor 5. Get return. Dump in 3 calcium. Go back down the Jellyvator and don't pick B1F because this is not a full item randomizer. We'll heal up and we'll start taking on the rockets. Please don't glare me. Ah, you'll go down in 1 hit. That's fine. Yes, Pink Bows after Rockets Part 2. So we have to reascend the radio tower after this one to get return. Not return. Pink Bow. Regional Octillery would be fun. No Earthquake, but that's fine. You have something neutral for the Magnemite, which is perfect here. Magnemite can quite often be an Achilles heel, but Surf makes mincemeat of them. Octillery is a really solid Pokemon. Which is why I'm doing a redo, because I don't think its initial time did it justice. I'd like to see some form of water grass Octillery, I think. Going it's for some kind of camouflagey vibe. Water Fire would also be very cool. Is Volcanion still the only Water Fire Pokemon? Because I hate it when they lock unique type combinations behind Mythicals. There is a Grass Fire Sunflora in some Crystal ROM hacks, isn't there? Yes, there is a Grass Fire Pokemon in Gen 9. Octillery's not doing too badly at all, thank you, Deadpool. How are you today? I thought I'd picked up an elixir, but I must have skipped it. That's fine, though. We'll just ether instead. We'll get rid of Haze soon. Just sitting there doing nothing. I did have plans for Haze, but I think we can do better with our learn set at the moment. I quite like Mega Evolution. I think it was quite nice, but I'd rather they'd have just made regular evolutions. Because, like, in Gen 6 and 7, some underused Pokemon had their chance to shine, and now they're gone away. Or now they're gone back to obscurity again. We are at 7 badges so far, Peter. How are you this morning? It's the popular ones, and then, like, Ordino for the hell of it. I would have loved to see something like a Mega Ludicolo. Maybe a Mega Shiftry as well. Beedrill is a very solid Pokemon. Excellent design, just needs a little bit of support from Game Freak. When was the last time you could get a Beedrill early game? Was it back in X and Y? Or could you get them in Sun and Moon? Because I know they're not in Galar. Absolute scam that Beedrill's not in any other game until, like, since X and Y. Rayquaza and all of the Gen 3 legendaries was very overpowered and just totally not necessary. Mega Arceus and the remake of Legends Arceus. Toxicroak's a solid poison type. Isn't it part fighting, though? So it gets a 4 times weakness to Psychic. Good morning, D1. How are you today? Will I ever run the B? Absolutely. 100% I will do. I'm looking forward to running the B because it's going to be bad, but I want to make something work with it. Good luck with Hitmontop. And we've defeated the Rockets in about 50 minutes, which isn't terrible considering we had a bit of a shaky midsection. We'll get the pink bow from her. We will get the radio card from the desk. We'll start making our way through the ice path. We're going to risk this. Yep, we didn't get any encounters. That's fine. I remembered to repel for once. Yes, we're definitely going to need Hidden Power for Beedrill. That much is set in stone. Haven't figured out the type yet. But we will work it out in due course. I've had a lot of practice doing bike stuff in Ice Path. I never ran with a Ribombee in Sun and Moon. I've heard people who did run with it, though, really gelled. I'm not that familiar with Porygon Z, or Porygon Z I suppose for a lot of people, but it does seem like a really interesting Pokemon to run. As a kid I just knew Porygon as that thing with Tri-Attack, because even as a kid I loved Tri-Attack. Sanqui, that's the word I was looking for the other day. The Sanqui ROM. I completely forgot the name of it. But that, Snow, is the ROM I was talking to you about the other day. Or talking about to you, I should say. Right, let's beat up Claire. And then we might beat up her Pokemon as well. And Claire was easy, as always. It is possible to add the Fairy type into this game. Trouble with the Gardevoir is you start with Ralts and Curlier, and they're not good. Welcome in, Phoenix Fire. How are you today? Oh, Galarian Rapidash would be interesting. Such a scam that we can't learn Dragon Breath. You're getting paid to watch me? Marvellous. We have, I say we, Snowy and Kangaskhan have backported a couple of Pokemon already that I'm excited to show you at some point. Octillery really is a beast. I was supposed to take a break after 7 badges, but we're on such a good pace that I thought, no, let's just go through to the League. Cloyster's going to be interesting. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Being slow will let Octillery down in the post-game. I know that much. Why did I use Return against the Starmie? It's fine, they used Bubble Beam. Octillery's got a great design. It's just very difficult to run one, especially in Crystal where it's not in the bloody game. I'm going to try and battle as many trainers as possible on this route. Just to try and boost our speed stat experience, if nothing else. Learn set is very broken. We are now at vanilla learn set. We just needed the egg move learn set early on in the run. The egg moves were Aurora Beam, because somehow that's an egg move as well as a level up move. We had Haze and we also had Supersonic. Aurora Beam really did help us out in the early game. It meant we could do early Sprout. And we could just beat up the first two gyms. It's going to be close for Ice Beam before Lance. It all depends on the next few battles. Should probably get to like level 52.5 off this. There's the 52. And there's the half. It's such a great, overpowered set of moves to learn. And now we say thank you to the HM friends. We say thank you to Kenya, to Abra, to Psyduck, to Paris, and to all of you lovely people who have joined the HM friends. And if you would like to join the HM friends, you just need to join the channel membership. And if you do, you will be able to select your HM friend team. Right, it's time for stats at the League. Remember, these are out-of-battle stats. We have 171 HP. We are level 52. We're holding the Nevmel Ice, and our moves are Surf, Aurora Beam, Return, and Psybeam. We have 149 in attack, 116 in defense, 150 in special attack, 118 in special defense, and 84 in speed. This is a totally unplanned stream. Very last minute. Welcome in, Malik. I believe so, SK. It can inherit it from something else. I'm not too bad, thank you today, Malik. Will's down. Who's next? It's Koga, of course. Welcome in, Sarados. I am doing very well, thank you. How are you? Oh, you're asking about the fish. I just read squishy and thought squidgy. We're doing very, very well, actually. A lot better than I expected. We're badly poisoned now, though. There's a bloody Minimalize. Ice Beam, yes. Over Aurora Beam, thank you very much. Hit the Crobat, please. Thank you. Get in the bin, Crobat. Welcome in, Skullcracker. I hope you're doing well. Ouch. Oh, it's a Hitmonchan. It's fine. That's not fine. Critical hit Cross Chop can get in the bin. Never apologise for being late to a stream. I appreciate the company regardless. Oh, it swore at us. How rude. I always struggle with dyslexia. And it's time for the liar with the flyers. Who said I was making fun of dyslexia, Skullcracker? I am dyslexic. I've mentioned it several times. And Lance is done. We did tank a critical hit Hyper Beam, thank goodness. And our league time is 1:05:37. Now let's very, very quickly compare that, if I can get my challenge list up, to Octillery's original league time. Our original league time for Octillery, which, goodness me, it was a very long time ago. Our original league time was 1:27:46. We're about 22 minutes ahead. Right, so we have some unskippable end credits, so I am going to take a very, very quick break. But before I do, I need to make sure there aren't spoilers on the BRB screen, so you're going to have to bear with me just a hot second. Noctowl was the last released run, so that is fine. We will get the BRB screen up, and I shall see you in a couple of moments. And we're back where it all began outside our home in Newbark Town. Let's restart the timer at 105.37 and see if we can beat up Red. First thing we're going to do is pick up the SS tickets from Professor Elm. Then we're going to stick on a repel because I forgot to do that. And we'll cycle over towards Cherry Grove. And in Cherry Grove we're going to retrieve our HM friends. So we say welcome back to Kenya, Abra, Psyduck and Paris, but we have places to go, people to see. Alomomola does look like love discs, auntie. You're not wrong. In fact, I am going to... No, I'll get Psybeam. No, I don't want to teach it to Kenya. Love Disc needs some love. My very good friend Lucas did a run-through of Oras using only a Love Disc in their party, and it was so good. Water Pokemon learning Flamethrower is a little bit ridiculous, but I am all for it. Welcome in, Sam. I hope you're doing well. Let's go to Olivine Dipperhead in the Pokemon Center. Skip that horrible 6 Pokemon spinner. I had a Skuntank on my Brilliant Diamond playthrough, and Flamethrower was so good for it. Why am I flying? There we go, teleport. Let's now beat up this Sailor. I think it is bioluminescent. Why am I flamethrower? Oh, it doesn't matter. It one shot regardless. Of course it did. I wish I could give this metal coat to SK. Make the hunt an awful lot easier. It uses Flamethrower with its mind. And the first thing we do in Kanto is the last thing we do in Johto. We're going to pick up a Rare Candy, this time from the chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club. Yes, it uses Flamethrower very carefully. Now, poor Erica is going to have a rough time of it with this. We have Flamethrower and we have Ice Beam. The original design of Octillery was more of a tank, hence why I named it Tank this time. We don't have the Master Ball, I didn't pick it up. Why are you swapping? What is wrong with you? This Octillery is part volcano or something on its mother's side, which is how it learns Flamethrower. Let's now beat up Erica, shall we? Flamethrower on the Tangler. We will use Ice Beam on the Jumpluff just to be extra mean. Continue on Ice Beam for the Victory Bell. And then on the Blossom we'll use a Flamethrower. Level 59 acquired, and we have a time of something that didn't split. There we go, 110.55. There is something very peculiar about running a fire-type move on a water-type Pokemon in a grass gym. The HM friends are going to get their own individual runs, and then afterwards we'll do a big collaboration run with the 4 of them. Volcanion is a water-fire-type Pokemon from Generation 6. It's a mythical only, though. So does it really count? Now we mustn't go into the Pokemon Center here, otherwise it will destroy the routing. We'll get the machine part. Teleport back. It depends on how good or badly the run goes as to whether the HM friends will evolve. Volcanion's got a solid design, it's just not very common. That is the wild area theme, I assume, if you're listening to Scottish music. Welcome in, Joanna, and Malik, thank you for the 100 Danish kroner. The alert may or may not catch up. Turtonator is cool. Abra, we've already got an Abra run recorded. Oh, thank you so much, Malik. There we go. Stream Elements is just taking a nap. I have an Abra run recorded, and that's coming out in a couple of weeks' time. So we did the Justler battle starting with the Alakazam. This time we're starting with an Abra. Abra starting out with Psychic would be a sweep. We're starting out with Teleport. I'll take that as a compliment, Peter. Thank you for listening to my videos so much in the background. Yes, once you get the punches, Abra is very strong. 9:34 AM where you're at. Very early on today. There are a few Pokemon whose typing just doesn't make sense to me. But now that I'm on the spot, I can't think of any of them. Venomoth's always made sense to me, being a bug poison. Normal Dragon is a bit of an oxymoron with Drampar. Let's now beat up Misty's Pokemon and hope she doesn't perish song. Can Surf on the Quagsire because it's neutral. We can Flamethrower with the Lapras because it's neutral. It gets burnt and Blizzard does next to nothing. Yes, Golduck should be Psychic. I have done a lot of live broadcasting in my time, Peter. It's very much an acquired skill. If any of my old live footage ever resurfaces, then you would be ashamed. I have no idea what time we're going to get, but it's going to slow down at red. We're not going to be faster than red. That is for goddamn sure. Tropius being Grass Dragon would have been great. Finish it off with a Surf. Forgot to split for Misty, but that is fine. He'll be clinging onto that Quick Claw for dear life, I reckon. This is the most annoying trainer in the game, so I'm glad we're through him first time. I just need to whinge about him, and then he doesn't ever hit me. What are our unused type combinations at the moment? I genuinely cannot remember. Rock Ghost would be an interesting type combination. I think it'd be nice to have the third stage form. Rock Ghost, is Corsola, Galarian Corsola Rock Ghost, or is that something completely different? Ah, Water Ghost for Galarian Corsola. Oh, I knew that Repel was going to wear off. Yes, the plan is to stream again tomorrow. Oh, it's Pure Ghost. Jeez. I'd like to see Sudowoodo get an evolution into Rock Ghost, and it could be like Petrified Wood. That's Brock down. Which Pokemon's stats get worse as it evolves? I do love that Trapinch has the same physical attack as Flygon. Shedinja doesn't count, it's not an Abacus. Shedinja just comes into being. It's like, right, I'm a Pokemon now. Sudowoodo would be fantastic. See, we don't even outspeed the Rapidash. This is how poor our speed is. Ice Beam on the Crobat. Ice Beam on the Ariados, because why not? We'll Surf on the Weezing. Surf on the other Weezing. Is she going to use a dire hit? No, she's not. I didn't realise that I was streaming on a Thursday either, Kanbei. How are you today? Very much an impromptu stream. Let's now take on blue. Work is busy. I boo that's work. I'm not too bad, thank you. My voice is a little bit hammered today because of the hay fever. But I'm going to push through regardless. Yeah, we have Strudel now for normal poison, don't we, SK? And we're already at red. Bloody hell. Apparently it's going to get really cold again at the weekend. Just in time for most people to be off work. Strudel is a new Pokemon from Generation 9. I'll get off the bike. I'll be a wimp. Oh, I'm not wearing a rappel. How daft of me. Good morning, Pablo. How are you today? Dip our head in the Pokemon Center. We're about to pick up our final rare candy and hope that we've not missed any. Ten rare candies is what we like to see. And that sounds about right for my hay fever too, Kanbei. Except I also get the brain fog with the hay fevers. I'm not going to use them all right away, no. We're still going to do the build-up. I don't know where this thing about me using rare candies right away has come from recently. But it's never been the case, and never will be the case. I like the build-up. Gives me time to think. You're looking for an Alolan Sandslash, Peter. We don't outspeed, Thunder hits. Ouch. Let's try and get a Quick Claw proc to see how we're doing. Or, you know, I'll take a Thunder not hitting. So we do one shot when we outspeed. That's a two shot, right. Rare candy time. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go up to 68 and try again. Still don't outspeed. Fantastic. We are holding the Quick Claw. And the Quick Claw activated just like that. The Venusaur outspeeds us, but we critical hit. Espeon's going to be a Peskeon, but it's set up Reflects, that's fine. Tank a Psychic a little bit, maybe, question mark. I used the wrong move there. And we get paralysed. Let's use another 3. Hyper Beam, interesting. No, we're not going to learn it. I'm glad you're fine for the first time in a long time. I know it's been a bit of a rough ride for you of late. Still don't outspeed this pesky Venusaur. Don't really have anything for this Blastoise, do we, thinking about it? Let's dump in the other 4. Allergy season is really bad over here at the moment. I get alerts on my phone, and it's just saying you really should just not be going outside. We still don't outspeed Venusaur. That is how slow we are. Goodness me. If he's using Sunny Day, I'll swap to Flamethrower next time. Yes, I did know that, Graham, but I will always return Kenya. Because that's Kenya's rightful owner. Thank goodness Thunder missed. Flamethrower boosted Sunny Day. No, Sunny Day boosted Flamethrower. Go on, get the burn. You know you want to get the burn. He got the burn, but he paralysed us. The absolute so-and-so. We've just got to get a bit of RNG luck here. Why with the criticals and the paralysis every time? Never been a fan of toast myself. I don't see the appeal of lightly singed bread. That Reflect might have screwed us over here. We have ended up on food again. 13? No. We're getting a lot of good Quick Claws on turn 1, though. Should just go for return on the Espeon. Oh, we're a little bit walled at red, but it is definitely possible at 75. We don't want to outspeed this Venusaur. Getting charmed is terrible, actually. Enough with the Reflect spam, goodness me. And another critical. Just curious to see what I would do at that point. It's like it reads me. Knows when I'm going to use Flamethrower and knows when I'm going to use Return. It's like, ha, no, get in the bin. And we're paralyzed. Back to the grind we go with this one. I've never had poutine myself. Oh, God. This Basil is not fun. We might have to swap to lefties and do the Pikachu dodge. And he crits again. Is anyone counting how many times that Snorlax and the Espeon have crit together? I just want to crit on this Snorlax. Or a burn. I'd take a burn. Or a freeze. There, we have a freeze. We're through the Blastoise. Charizard left to go, but Wing Attack's going to hit hard. But our Surf hits harder with a critical hit. And we've defeated Red in 133.55. That is far quicker than Octillery has any right to be, really. I cannot complain at that whatsoever. And should we see where that puts us on our live stream leaderboard? We are in 10th place, just behind Raikou. Skarmory's not going to be next. That needs a little bit more planning, unfortunately, Chad. I wish I'd have gone to lefties earlier. We could have got it in the 120s. Feel a little bit bad for Octillery there. I've put that on the wrong leaderboard. I have just realised I've put that on the wrong leaderboard. I thought something seemed a little bit odd about that. So let's fix that, shall we, right now? We're in first place on the egg leaderboard. Even better, we got a gold finish. Only out of 3, but still. 1:33.55 is our final time. And for comparison's sake, Octillery got a 2:02.43 at level 76 with 25 resets last time. And the stream leaderboard is now back as it was before. But unfortunately for today, I am out of time. This was an impromptu stream. I have to rest my voice ready for Nuzlocke Friday tomorrow. We are going to be running Crystal Clear. And I need to make sure that my thumbnail is updated. So we're going to be running Crystal Clear for tomorrow. No crown at this point. I might try and sneak one in very soon though. So I'm going to say thank you all so much for watching. It has been a pleasure. If you're part of the HM Friends or on the Patreon, then look out for your name in the end credits. I'll see you all at 2 PM United Kingdom time tomorrow.